Jamal Niaz here with Scotland's own Piper Niven. Absolutely colossal weekend for Scottish wrestling. You know, we've got Drew. Drew has been in the room. Obviously, we got Isla and Alba fighting for the tag titles as well. Just talk about how massive occasion this is for you personally and for Scottish wrestling.
Well, this is definitely the biggest moment in my career so far, and this is a culmination of 16 years' work. You know, that's how long I've been in the wrestling business, and yeah, it's an incredible moment, and not just for me, but the entirety of Scotland as well. Like, I really think everybody in Scotland that's ever came to a wrestling show can be proud of themselves, because it's because of us working so hard to get to WWE and the fans coming to all the shows and making the wrestling boom period that happened. That is because of them. So thank you guys. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even be having this show, and I just think it's such a testament to Scotland that we're having this moment, so enjoy it.
Bayley has been one of the leaders of the women's revolution of the last 10 years. Do you remember watching her in NXT leading the charge prior to even being in WWE, and does this mean a lot to you from that respect as well?
Certainly, I remember watching a lot of her matches, particularly she had a few bangers with Sasha Banks in NXT, and I was a big fan of those. And yeah, I really feel like her and I are very similar in ways. You know, we're both pioneers in our own right, just on other sides of the pond. So yeah, I think it's going to be very interesting when we square off in this ring, and I have a lot of respect for her and the work that she's done, but it's very unfortunate I'm going to have to pan her face in and take that belt off of her.
We have quite a few graduates from NXT UK on this card. Now, one of your fiercest foes on NXT UK was this megastar that is Rhea Ripley. Now, I know you've mentioned it, you'd love to have that rematch down the line on some of the biggest stages WWE has to offer. Is that inevitable at this point?
I really think so. I think, you know, the OGs know, and I think they want us to run it back. But it's definitely a matter of time when me and Rhea will face each other again, because unfortunately she's sidelined with an injury right now, but we all know how brilliant she is and how well she was doing, and I really feel like I'm on my upwards trajectory as well, and when two stars are rising, it's only time until we collide.
Seeing The Rock return to WWE, join the board, you know, this WrestleMania that's just happened was one of the biggest and best that's ever happened, and having Triple H lead the charge as well. Is this the most exciting time to be a WWE fan, would you say?
I really think so. And do you know what it was that did it for me? We had the post-WrestleMania hype package, and it was rock music again, and I was like, oh, pro wrestling's back. You know, it just made me feel like a kid watching those YouTube videos again. Yeah, exactly. That is exactly what that took me back to. And watching all WrestleMania, I didn't feel like a wrestler watching WrestleMania. I didn't feel like a fan watching WrestleMania. I felt like a child watching WrestleMania again. I just felt all that excitement and amazement, and just awe was rekindled, and what a beautiful feeling. So it's so great to be a part of it.
Do you have any personal memories of attending WWE live events here in the UK as a child growing up? And is it crazy that now there's going to be little girls in the crowd watching you and idolising to be in your position one day?
So I never got to go to any of the events, but I remember very, very clearly my mum making me sit at the dinner table, and I had to face away from the television until I'd finished my dinner, and The Undertaker was on TV, and I remember eating my dinner going, and she's going, hey, get your bloody dinner eating. So yeah, it's absolutely wild to think, fast forward all this time, and now I'm fighting for the WWE Women's Championship, in my home country, no less. It's, what a moment.
Best of luck tomorrow night, and a pleasure to speak to you. Thank you very much.